So today we're going to create a website using Squarespace AI Blueprint program. Um, I love Squarespace, and this is like my first time kind of going through and using AI to create, kind of set up the website, and then tweaking the website to make it just what I wanted it to be. So if you don't have a website for your room decorating business or small event planning company, this is the tutorial for you. It is a bit long, but take your time. Go through each step, take breaks. But I really like this process. So the website that we're going to create today is going to have a header, a navigation area up here at the top, a header image. We're going to have some call to action buttons, an about us space, a booking space, and also a booking app that we're going to put into our website called Acuity, where your customers can choose their packages that they want to book. And once they book, they'll be able to choose dates and times, and you can even add add-ons to your packages. The website that we'll create today will also have a follow us section or a social section so that visitors can follow you, a contact section, and also a footer section. So let's jump right in. First things first, head over to Squarespace, and I'll leave a link for you to get directly to this page, and you're going to click on Get Started. Next, you're going to choose a category. This is not set in stone, but I usually just put in event planning when I can't find what I'm looking for, and that's what I'm going to do here. Next question is, what do you want to do with this website? You can choose whatever you would like to add here, but I think that offering a contact form and getting appointments is good enough. I think I also checked here sales services, but I would suggest after going through everything, don't do that one. Just offer a contact form and set appointments. Next, click on Build with AI. You can take a look at the templates that Squarespace offers. However, we are focusing on creating a website using AI. So you can click here for Build with AI. And if you see it down in this area where it says Build with Blueprint AI, you can click there. It doesn't matter. So now we are going to build our website and give Squarespace the information that it needs to create our website and use our brand voice. Currently, we are selected for professional, and you can see that font looks really professional. And if you look at the text sample, that wording is very professional. Transform your vision into an unforgettable experience, etc. with our expert planning services. If you like more of a playful brand personality, watch how this font changes and the wording changes. So the font looks a little more playful. There's a little more color here, and ready to transform your wildest party dreams into reality. So we're going to create a playful brand personality. First thing we're going to do here is put in the name of our made up business. I think that's a cute name, though, if you have a hotel room decoration business, Room Decor Babes. So we'll put that in, and then we'll go next. And next was at the bottom right. The next thing is to build your home page. Squarespace has here what it feels is recommended for a website. And you can decide to choose those or your own, completely up to you. But let's definitely check intro section, and also appointments section. Now I choose appointments because I like to use Acuity for my scheduling, and that's what we'll be using today. There is a services section that you can put in the services that you offer, but for today's purpose, we're not going to use the services. So we have an intro section, we have an appointment section. I think that an About Us section is good. And then we'll have a social section so that individuals can follow us on our social media. I like the forms section because I love to have individuals be able to reach us if they need to and fill out a contact form. So we'll go ahead on with that recommendation. And then a footer at the bottom of the website. So far we have intro section, appointment section, about, social, forms, and a footer section. And we're going to click next. The next page allows us to add pages to our website. You can make this a one-page website, but I think that with Squarespace's Blueprint AI, it's so easy to create a couple pages. So we're going to leave about and contact, and we're going to take away services, and we're going to leave appointments. So we have these 3 pages selected, and then we'll click on next. Next, you're going to choose your color palette. Nothing that you're selecting during this process, I don't want you overthinking anything, because next, when you're selecting your color palette or anything that you're selecting in this particular part of creating your website is set in stone. You can always change it later. So this is just to get you started. I'm a very black, white, clean aesthetic type of person, but you can choose any colors that you like for your website. And I also like black and white because I feel that you can add in colors to it and switch it up later down the line. So we'll choose this first one. We'll click next, and then you can choose your font. Definitely can do that. Let's go with the font. Let's have fun. So now your website is being built by Squarespace, and all you're going to have to do is just kind of tweak it and add in your appointment scheduling. Okay, so what I like to do, this is how your website looks so far. What I like to do first is to fix this section or add in my scheduling, because a lot of your links, like for this particular one, book now, it's going to take your users to your appointment scheduling. Your scheduling here is on the left side under scheduling. Now we are under a Squarespace trial as we build our website, and it's usually about 14 days to try everything out to see if you like it. But this is how your scheduling page looks. This is the same one that we use for our website, and you're able to see what you have booked at a glance here. Lots of features here, too many to go into for this particular video, but I'm going to show you what you need to at least get your website up and running and be able to accept clients. Okay, so first we're going to go on the left side here and set up our availability. Our availability can be flexible, it can be the same. It's completely up to you. Let's say you're closed on Sunday and Monday. So you would take Monday and you would delete everything there. And now it's going to say you're closed on Sunday and Monday, and your hours are 9 to 5 for other days. We'll put in 9 to 5 p.m. here. And now you have hours that individuals can book you 9 to 5, Tuesday through Saturday. And then you can come at the bottom and say, yes, I am open 9 to 5. But the last week of January, I'm going on vacation. So instead of changing your regular hours, you would come down here and you're going to delete those days out so that no one can schedule those days that you're not available. And I would do that for all of the days. Here's another option when you're setting up your hours of availability. We prefer to use slots. So the earliest that customers usually can book a hotel room is 4 o'clock p.m. 3 o'clock p.m. for some hotels, it just varies. So if you want to say we'll do a 4 p.m. slot, a 6 p.m. slot, or an 8 p.m. slot. This allows you to know in advance, your hours are a little more structured there. So you can have either 4 o'clock setup, 6 p.m., or 8 p.m. setups. And it will show as 4 p.m., 6 p.m., 8 p.m. only. Next, we're going to go to calendar scheduling limits. But before we do that, let's click on save our regular hours. Everything in Squarespace, save before you go to something new. Calendar scheduling limits are very important, especially for room decoration, picnic businesses, etc., because you don't want to have appointments scheduled that you are not able to, get to, especially if you have more than one in a day. If you're working by yourself, this is extremely important. And even if you have a staff, you want to make sure that you're comfortable when customers are able to book. The first section here says, do not allow clients to schedule fewer than. So this means if I'm doing room decorations, I don't want anyone to be able to book more than, closer than 72 hours in advance. So if I need 3 days at least to get everything together, I'm going to put 72 hours here. 365 days in the future. So this feature says, you can't book more than a year out. For some people, it's, a year that they'll take booking. Some people it's 30 days, whatever that number is. You can't book further out more than that. Appointments per time slot. So if you can do 2 rooms at a time and you have staff for that, or do 2 events at a time, you can put 2 here, or you'll want to leave that at 1. Over to this side, do not allow clients to cancel or reschedule appointment less than. You want to put a time frame here. If you allow your customers to reschedule or cancel, they have to give you at least 72 hours notice, whatever your number is here. And finally, for maximum appointments, accept appointments until fully booked, or you can accept a max number of appointments per day, per week, whatever you like there. So we're going to leave this accept appointments until fully booked. And then right here in this lower left corner, save our limits. Okay. Back up to the upper left corner for scheduling. Go back, and we've done our availability. Next, we're going to go to payment settings. Payment settings is right here. And these are the payment settings processors that Squarespace allows. You can use Stripe payments, you can use Square payments, or you can use PayPal payments. Learn more about each one of these. Decide which one works for you. You can accept more than one. And then you're going to connect. So we won't do that on this video, but make sure you do that part so that you can get your payments. After you've connected the payment that you desire to use, we're going to go to the section where it says payment at booking. So this section determines how individuals pay for your services. Completely up to you, but I'm just going to show you one of the methods that we use. We're going to use the same method for all appointment types. So we're going to leave that, make sure that's green. And then we're going to click here to collect deposits or full payments. Now this yellow bar pops up to say to collect payments at booking, connect a payment processor above first. So we already went through that. We're going to have that done. Let's pretend that that is done. We're going to collect deposits or full payments. So that means that when our customers book, they can pay a deposit or they can pay it all. The type of payment, we're going to click on deposit amount. You can choose that they can do a percentage, what would be like, 50% down, or they can do a deposit amount, a flat rate, no matter what appointment they're booking. So for this video, we're going to click on deposit amount, and we're going to say that the deposit is $100. So every customer that books will have to at least pay a $100 deposit, or they can pay for the service in full. And then it says clients can pay full amount in advance. Some individuals do not like, to have full amounts in the beginning, and that's fine. But for this video, we're going to give them an option to either pay the deposit or pay in advance. So here we have our pay in advance on green. And clients can tip when they pay in full. Well, absolutely. We'll take that tip. And then we'll go and we'll save. Okay. So now you have your payment settings set up to add on appointment types. So appointment types, I'm going to have to discard that because they really want us to set up that payment setting, and that you definitely have to do that. You'll automatically see an appointment type here, just so that you'll have an idea of how that works. So let's go to edit that and let's delete it. So now let's add in appointment types. We'll add in a birthday package and a romantic package. Click here for new type of service. And let's put in our romantic package first. Click here to add a longer description. For duration, you're going to determine how long you're going to enter here, how long it will take you to do this particular setup in minutes. So we'll put in I didn't mean to do that. We'll put in the amount of time that it takes us to do that particular setup. Click here, block off extra time before or after. So if you know that it's going to take me 2 hours to do this, and I don't want anyone to be able to book 2 hours before it or 2 hours after it, because I'll need to restock or whatever it is, you can block off time before or after an appointment. So we'll block off 120 minutes before and 60 minutes after. So no one can schedule another appointment an hour after you're supposed to be done with this appointment. And no one can schedule an appointment 2 hours before you're supposed to start this appointment. Price, you'll enter your price. You can choose a color. This is the color that this particular package will show up on your calendar. I like to use red for romantic. You can choose a picture. I would definitely put a picture here. It's like a little thumbnail picture that customers will see there. And then you can make the appointment public or private. We'll leave it public, and then we'll update this appointment type. You've created your first package here. Let's do one more. New type of service. Birthday package. Click here to add a longer description. You're going to enter your duration. Block off how much time you need before or after the appointment. Enter your price. Select a picture. Leave it public and create your appointment. Over here on the left side, you can click on add-ons and add those to your scheduling. So we'll create add-on, and let's say you offer an add-on of a bouquet of 100 roses. Enter the price. Enter the additional duration. So you're not going to need more time in the room for roses. So we'll enter 0 here. Access is who can add this add-on. Can the client add it and you, or only you? So we'll leave it that clients can add it. And finally, available for. So you can determine that any package can add on 100 rose bouquet, or only for your birthday packages, or only for your romantic packages. We'll leave it select all. Back to the top, create. And now you've created your first add-on. Let's add on one more. We're going to add on a rose petal path and add the price at $60 and additional duration. Now you're in the room and this is going to take you a little more time to put a rose petal path on the floor. So let's say that we need 30 more minutes for this. We'll leave the access for client and admin and leave this for the birthday package only because the romantic package already includes this. And then we'll click on create. Now you have 2 add-ons for your customers. You can add on as many as you want to, and Squarespace also, Acuity also allows you to add coupons. So let's go back scheduling up here at the top left corner, click that arrow. We've set our availability. We've created our intake appointment types. And now we're going to go here for our intake form questions. And we're going to create an intake form. Up here where it says create new custom form. The reason that we use forms is that we can get additional information that is not included anywhere else here when the customer books. So you can choose a form name. So we'll put new customer. You can write a description here for the form. It's completely optional. And then we can start creating our form. So we'll use our text box and we can, ask for their name and require that they give it to us. And we'll save. And then we'll create a new box, and I'm clicking text box. And please provide a phone number that we may use to contact you if needed. We're going to require that and save. And then we're going to do a drop down here because I love to ask my customers, how did you hear about us? Require that, and then you'll put in your choices here. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, referral from a friend. Save that question. And then we're going to do, please provide an address for your setup because we need to know where you want us to go. Require that. Save the question. And then let's just do one more. Let's do this as a text box. And let's put in, tell us anything else you think we should know to make your setup perfect. And I'm going to click here and make this a large box, medium box, about a paragraph. I don't require this because a lot of times our customers feel like the package is just what we need. But if they want to give us a little information, we can go ahead on and accept that. So let's save that. And now we have our form. Our customer can provide our information here. You can do so much more in this section. You can allow a file upload if customers are uploading pictures to you. You can put in an address section here so that you can get a more accurate address for your setup. And finally, you can do a checkbox list, a lot of things that you can do here. So before we save the form for the last time here, we're going to show this form when scheduling. You can create forms for every package that you have. You know, your romantic packages can have a form, your birthday packages can have a form, however you want to do it. But for this video, we're going to use this form for every type of booking. So we'll click romantic, birthday, save the form. Quick note, if someone is booking for you for a room decoration or an event, they're usually going to be booking a bit out, like not necessarily that week. And Acuity is going to show them by default your appointments available by the week. So for example, they'll click on book and they would see a week of bookings available. And if they wanted to book in March, then they're going to have to click this so many times to get to March. You can change that, okay? So the way you do that is you go to your scheduling page and you're going to click on schedule page. And instead of showing this daily view, you're going to show your customers your availability with your monthly view. Save it. And now when someone comes to your room decor appointment page and they click on book, they'll see a month view instead of a week view. So we'll click romantic, birthday, save the form. So now we've done, some basic things here to get our scheduling set up. But I want you to also discover so many other features that are available here, such as you can create invoices for your customers. You can generate reports of everything that, you've booked for a year, for a week, a month. You can determine your booking alerts and when you want to receive alerts, like every time you get a booking. Do you want an update every week? Lots to look at, okay? So we're done here for now, and I plan on doing a video in the future where we go a little deeper, but for now we're good. Top left corner where it says home, we're going to go back. So now we're back on our website, okay? Let's go ahead on and edit our website from top to bottom. Upper left hand corner, let's click on edit. I love that Squarespace has everything in these different sections. So the header is a section. This is a section, and you can see this blue line that outlines it when I hover over it. This is a section. This is a section. Your social is a section. Your contact form is a section. And your footer is a section. So when we're doing this, we're looking at sections of the website. We can always add sections by clicking here, and we can always delete sections by hovering over the section and going down to remove. So let's start at our site header, which is really in our first section technically. So we'll edit our site header by clicking there. If you have a logo, you can go to this section and add your logo, or you can just leave the name of your business, completely up to you. So I'm going to leave the name here and not add a logo. Over here, you have your navigation. In our navigation right now, we have about and contact. But I love to put home in my navigation. Some people don't like that, but I guess I'm just old school. I like home in my navigation. And I'm also going to put that here once we're done with our page. First thing we're going to do to edit the site header is click on the Book Now button. And then you're going to get this little pop-up section. And you're going to edit the button, okay? We want, when someone clicks on edit, we want them to go to our appointment section. So it's already here and we've already set that up. So that's fine. We don't have to change that. If you wanted it to go to a different website, you can do that here now also. So as long as it says appointments here, we're good. Let's go to our next section. So we're going to click here. And this picture doesn't really resonate with what I want for my website. So if you have a great picture that you would like to put here, that's fine. I'll show you how to put it there. Or you can use stock photos if you just need a website up now, okay? So we'll click on that picture and we'll go here to the pencil, edit. We will replace that picture. If you have a picture, you can click on upload file. If not, browse stock images. And then I have free here, but if you click on premium, there are a lot more photos and you just would have to pay for that. We're going to click on free and we're going to search by party. Lots of generic pictures pop up that we can use here for our page. So let's just take a look. I really like this disco ball coming out here. So let's add that image. Let's see how that looks. I think that's super cute. So I've put here, elevate your hotel stay with us. Room decorations for your stay. Or let's put your celebration in New York, New York. So we have our little header here. Put what's best for you. Use ChatGPT by all means, or use Squarespace to come up with the perfect headline here. Now, something else I like here in Squarespace is that if you click in the area, you'll see in the top left corner, add a block. So let's click on that and let's click on button. We'll add a button here and double click that and go to the text section and say book now. I like to give lots of opportunities to click on book so that you don't have to keep going up and down and trying to find that section. You can also say reserve now. If you click on design, you can, play around with that button to see how you'd like it to look. But we'll leave it as a primary button here. Let's go to the next section. So we have a headline here, supporting text, and also our scheduling block here. So first thing that we can do, since we've already created our scheduling block, is to click on this area, edit it, and it's going to pull in our scheduling that we created so that our guests on our website, they're able to book right here on your page, okay? You can stretch this out, you can leave it on one side, whatever you prefer, and you can also change the design of this as well in Acuity. So we have that here, and then we need a good header here. You're going to need to put in your scheduling link here or it just won't work. And here's how you put in your scheduling link. Go to the left side, click scheduling. When you come here, you'll see scheduling page link to your right. Click that and copy it. You click on the clipboard and you can copy it. Top left, home, website, edit. Scroll down, click on your scheduling block, edit. Your scheduling page link here, you're going to need to highlight that and paste in your actual scheduling link. That's done. Save, exit. So now we have this section done, and let's go to the next section. So we have a section here that says get to know us. And you can customize this section however you want to, but I'm going to put in some text that I already have. So you can see that when I put in my text, it went down a little further. So we'll just move this up, and it's perfect. So there's a button here, and you want this button to take them to your About Us page. So we did a little snippet here, but we're going to take them to our About Us page so that they can get to know even more about us. So we'll click there, and as long as it says About Us, that's great. We're good. If not, you want to go here to Edit, and then we're going to click on About. So we're good here. Let's change this picture. This is a great picture to have if you have a picture of yourself or, your team working. Great picture to put here. If you don't have a picture, you can choose a stock image. This one. That's pretty random, I know. So we'll just put that one here for now. And then we'll go to the next section. So follow us on social. This is the title here. You can change this to whatever you would like it to be. You can follow us to Instagram, whatever you like here. And then for social, you'll click on that button and click Edit. And you'll edit it here. So it's going to automatically default to Squarespace's Instagram. You definitely don't want that there, but you're going to put your own URL there. Okay. When done with that, and then we'll click out. Okay. So now we're at our Contact Us section. You can take this section and, use it so that individuals who are visiting your page need more information, who want more information, can fill out this form and reach out to you directly. So need more information, fill out some info, and be in touch shortly. We can't wait to hear from you. And this will allow them to enter their name, email, and message. One quick thing. You want to click on your form and click on Edit. You can rename your form. You can edit your form fields if you want to add something more than what's here. And then you want to make sure that you click on, you can change the design also. You want to make sure that you'll click on storage, because this is going to allow you to choose the email that when someone fills out this form, that's where the form results will go to. Okay, done with that section, and let's head to our footer. So we'll hover over our footer and click on Edit Site Footer. Made with Squarespace is going to be here. If you like that branding there, you can leave it there, or you can click on Delete. Location, if you're working from a location, you can put that address here. But if you're working from home, you can put something here like serving New York. I don't know why I'm obsessed with New York today. And then for your contact, you're going to put in your email and your phone number, and then you're going to go into this top left corner and click Save. Squarespace has just given us a really important notification here that says, don't forget the mobile view. You can see how your recent edits will look on mobile devices and fine-tune the results. This is so important because honestly, guys, most people visit websites using their phones. So your mobile view may look completely different from your desktop view. And trust me, it will. So, the way that you tweak that and make sure that first and foremost your website looks great on mobile view is to go into this top right corner and you're going to click on mobile view. Looks like a cell phone here. And let's see if we would have left this here, how our mobile view looks. I always design for desktop first, and then I go into this mobile view, and I don't like this. I do not like this at all. And also with these images, guys, you can put whatever images you want here. So we'll do that here also. So if you look at this first section, oh my gosh, I can't stand the way that looks. So we can fix that. First, we can take this, and these pictures will not appear on top of the image sometimes when it goes to mobile view. But if I zoom all this up, I click on the section and then you see these arrows here and I can just roll it up. I think that looks a lot better. If we click on scale text, it'll take it all the way across just like this. And let's zoom that up to the top. We'll move this up. Highlight that section and make that paragraph 2 so that it just fits a little better there. I think that we can remove this section and just leave it like that without the emojis. I think I like that much better. So if we have these gaps in between, we can always just kind of clean it up a little bit as well. Okay, and then we have the scheduling block. So we'll move that up so we don't have all of this empty space. This Powered by Acuity scheduling can be removed once you sign up for an actual subscription. So since I did this more to the left, we'll do the same thing here. Sometimes you can't correct it when you are in mobile view. So we'll go back over here and we'll align all of this to the left. Go back to mobile view, and I like the way this looks a little better. I would like to make this a little smaller here, so we'll make this paragraph 2. This is such a smaller text area. Move it up, get rid of a lot of this dead space. Move our button up, and then we'll move our picture up. And if we want to get rid of this dead space, we're going to move this up. And then we have our follow us on Instagram section. We can select all 4 of these, click it here. And let's put some pictures here. So the way we do that is we click on the picture and we'll click replace. If you have your own picture here, you can select it from your library, or you can add in some stock photos. So we'll do that now. Okay, so we've put a few pictures there, and I think I want to change this to more of a call to action button, something that says follow us. And then we're going to go to our contact us section and just clean it up a bit here. This dead space here, we can move this up, and then we have our footer section. Okay, and I think that this looks so much better for your mobile view than the way I was looking before. Now we need to switch back over to our desktop view and make sure that we didn't throw anything off over here, because that definitely can happen. Everything looks good. And of course, what we're going to do is save. Click exit. One last thing that I want to show you is when you click in the bottom right corner on the little gear here, you'll click settings, and on the left side you'll see domains and email. Click on domains, and if you own a domain already, you can connect it here by clicking on use a domain I own, or you can get a domain right here through Squarespace by clicking on domain and seeing if your name is available. And Room Decor Babes is available for $14 a year. And what's going to happen there is that you'll have a much more professional website instead of using this name that it assigns to you. And also you can get your email to be Mary at Room Decor Babes instead of roomdecorbabes@gmail.com. Okay, so let's X this off. Couple things that I would like to tweak before we say our website is done. I think that we should have them to get to know us before they book. Easy way to switch this section with this section. You'll click on edit. And I want to move this section down one. So I'll just hover over that section, go over here. If I want it to go up, I'll click here, or down. So we want it to go down. And now we get to know us, and then we get to the booking section, follow us, etc. Save. Exit. If you like the way this website looks as is, you definitely can stop here, but I like to have my home page up here. And you can choose what's in your navigation bar. You can choose that. Go to the left side where it says website, click on pages, and it shows that in your main navigation you have an about section, you have a contact button, an about button, and a contact button. If you want to, you can have a home button in your navigation bar, and also you can have the appointments button, or one or the other. Now, I'm not going to put appointments in my navigation bar because they can just simply click on my book now. But I do want home here. So if I click and move it here, now it has home, about, contact up here. I like that. Definitely not required. So we have our home page all set up. Everything looks great. We just need to fix our about page and our contact page. So I'm on the about page, edit. You're going to use this page to go a little deeper so that you can introduce yourself a little more, your areas that you serve, whatever you want to do here. Your name, whatever you like. I'm going to copy and paste what we have on our about on our home page, but definitely use this page to go a little deeper. And I don't feel like I need this section here. If you want it, leave it there. But for this video, we're going to delete this section. So we'll click on the section. We'll see that it's highlighted in blue and click on remove. Confirm it. Our footer stays the same throughout our entire website. And let's just update our picture. So you'll place your picture of yourself here or whatever you would like to have there. And now our about page is done. Save. And then we'll exit. Last page is our contact page. Edit. You can change this wording here. Drop us your details and we'll reach out soon. We're excited to chat with you. Change your email and everything here. Then you have your form. Your banner remain the same. Edit and make sure that when you click on storage, your email address is here. Save. Let's click on home. Okay, so we only have one more page that we need to edit here. And this page, if you look on our left-hand side, it's not linked, which means it's not in our navigational bar, but our visitors to our site can still reach this page, okay? So if we click over here where we see not linked, we do have a page that's appointments. And remember I said I'm not putting appointments in our navigational bar because our guests can just click on book now. But when they click on book now, this is the page that they're going to come to. So grab your spot is here, a little introduction here, and your booking block there. Let's click on edit. They have grab your spot here because we have our friendly language. You can change this to whatever you would like to change it to. And then you just want to update this text here, book now, and and then you can just change this text here to something that will allow your customers to, and then just change this text here. We can't wait to serve you. Choose your appointment. Type here. Of course, you can add as much as you want to here. You can change the size of the font to have it just as big as you would like it to be or small. Then save. We are ready to test this baby out. Okay. Top right corner, there's an arrow. Click that. And this is what your website will look like to people who stop by to book or check you out. If they click on home, it'll bring them to your main page. It's very important that you check all of your links, guys. Extremely important. If you click on about, you're going to get your about page. Contact, you'll get your contact page. And definitely change this image to one that resonates more with your brand. And then book now, they're going to get your booking page. So if they click on book romantic package, they'll have a drop down menu where they can choose to add on something to their appointment, or they can leave it as is. They can choose the date that they want to book, the time that they want to book, select and continue, and then they'll be able to enter into their form that you created and complete the appointment with payment. Our preview page, reserve now, it takes them to our reservation page. Get to know us, we have that here. Click on learn more. And then book today. We know that if they click book here, it's going to drop down and they can book right here on the page. Follow us on Instagram. What happens when we click on follow us? It will take them to our Instagram page. And then contact us. They can fill in their form here, send it, and they'll get a little thank you there. And then down at the bottom, they'll have our footer. If you are satisfied with everything on your website, it's now time to make it live. So the way that you do this is you click on Setup Guide over to your left, and then you're going to click on Site Availability over to your right. Manage Site Status. And then you're going to upgrade to publish. And you're going to have a membership for that. So when you click on upgrade to publish, Squarespace is going to ask you to select a plan, basic, core, plus you can look at the different options that are here. There are a lot. But once you choose your plan, then you are able to make your website live. No one said it was going to be easy, but not too bad to build an entire website with a booking site, to be able to at least get your website online. I plan to do more videos so that we can jump more into like our analytics and marketing, so many things that Squarespace and Acuity offer to make your business successful. Check out the link that I'm going to leave. It'll take you straight to Squarespace's page. And that's it for this lesson. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Send me an email when you create your websites. Like, I want to see what you come up with.